Honda.
Honda?
Honda. Honda VTX.
Сколько коней?
107. Hello my friends and welcome. My name is Dennis and today I'm riding my motorcycle on the 1st of January 2018. So I wish you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I decided to ride this motorcycle just to film the short video, and also it's very interesting to ride a motorcycle on a New Year's Day. Today is a holiday, the roads are almost free, and we are heading towards the capital city of Kiev in Ukraine. Really enjoy riding in the winter time. As you can see, there is no any snow. It was snowing like a week ago, but now it's melted and the road is quite dry. It's now plus 2 degrees, so quite comfortable to ride in a winter suit this beautiful motorcycle. I will not hurry up, just put my auto throttle on and the motorcycle will just keep the road, and we'll talk while it's keeping the road. So today guys, I decided to speak about my personal life, and today's topic will be about why I decided to be a motorcyclist, or someone called a biker. I'm not calling myself a biker, I'm calling myself a motorcyclist. So why I got to this, why I decided to love motorcycle, I decided to ride motorcycles, and actually I like it a lot. Well, you can find different stories about different guys on the internet, and some of them are quite personal. Mine is not exception. So then I was a kid, around 10 years old. My father used to fly a lot abroad, and he got one photo near to the Harley Davidson, and at the same time I was watching the movie with Charlie Sheen. I don't remember the name, I will just post the name here. Well, I like that movie a lot. I like this biker culture, and also I was around 10 or 11 years. I was a little warrior. As for the kid, I wasn't really calm, and that photo of my father coincidentally taken in a, and then at the same time I watched the movie. So that's two things decided what I will do next. So I was dreaming about the motorcycles. I really like the choppers and classic motorcycles, as you say, like cruisers. So I really enjoy the way of life of the bikers and the outlaw gangs. But in a while, then I became like 14 years old. I went to the holidays to my grandfather and grandmother, and my mother gave me just $50 that I wanted to spend for the simple moped. It's Ukrainian made Karpaty. So I wanted to buy the small motorcycle because I really enjoy the riding. At the time I wasn't sure that I will enjoy it, so I just wanted to try. So I bought myself the 50cc moped, and I really like to ride it because the engine was tuned up to, I think, 65cc or something, so it was quite powerful. And I was a little boy with 14 years old. My weight was around 50 or 55 kilos at the time, so for me that moped was quite okay. Later on I took a gap, then I was studying in a school, I got into studying really hard. After that I went to the university, and then I went to the university, I felt myself more free, because, well, I was adult at the time, around I think 17 or 18 years, yes, 18 years old. So I was thinking about to buy the real motorcycle for myself. And love for the classic motorcycles and cruisers and choppers, this love didn't go anywhere. So I wanted to buy myself the motorcycle, really nice motorcycle, big one. But on our market at that time, it was in 2007, there were not a lot of Japan-made motorcycles or European motorcycles. There were a lot quite, but they cost is quite high, and I was a student. I was starving. I was in a lack of money. So my aim was to buy. I decided to buy the Ukrainian-made heavy motorcycle with a sidecar, and I decided to make the single motorcycle from it, and I wanted to tune it to make some kind of cruiser. So in 2007 I went to it. I bought the motorcycle just for $200. It was big money for that motorcycle, as I understand now, because I have to do some tuning to the engine and other stuff. And in 2007 I successfully ride to my first bike festival. It's called the Tarasa Gora. I met a lot of new friends, new people, and I really like the environment of all these festivals and bike culture. And I was really young, like 18 years old, and it was something new for me. I discovered a new world for myself. And in 2007 I just wanted to tune my motorcycle, my Nipper motorcycle, more. So I went to the deep tuning, and in 2009 I got a really nice chopper and cruiser motorcycle, but I had some issues with the engine. Actually, all the Nipper motorcycle has some kind of issues with the engine. So you are not free actually riding this kind of Soviet-made motorcycles, because you cannot go anywhere far. So you always carry some parts with you, some repairs. So sometimes you need to make stops to fix your motorcycle. And I really didn't like it, so I decided to buy Japan-made motorcycle. First of all, I wanted to buy the Honda Shadow because it was quite reliable and it was in my budget. At the time I went to my first job, I started to make money, so I wanted to spend like around $6,000 for the motorcycle, the first Japan-made motorcycle for myself. And I collected money all the year. So I just took the box from the shoes and all the change that I had from the shops, from markets. At the end of the day, I just put in that box. So I did it like 1 year, and after that I decided to search for a Honda Shadow 750. And then I opened my box, the box of shoes box. I realized that I have more money than I wanted for that motorcycle. So I decided, why not to buy the big motorcycle? At that moment, in 2012, on the market were a lot of interesting motorcycles like Suzuki Boulevard and maybe Yamaha Midnight Star, and also VTX. I really like Honda because of good reviews on the motorcycle, and also I wanted the Honda Shadow, so I was focused on the Honda. But then I saw the Suzuki Boulevard. I decided why not to chase for Suzuki Boulevard, because the engine characteristics for Suzuki Boulevard was M109 was much better compared to the Honda VTX. By the way, I'm speaking now about Honda VTX 1300cc. Then I started to search for the market. Also, one of my friends bought the Honda VTX 1300, and I was reading the forums, and I discovered that at that time Suzuki M109 had some problem with the clutch and oil pump. So my aim was now at the time to buy the VTX 1800cc, to add some extra money in buy 1800cc, because I really like the engine. It's a very powerful engine. But then I first saw the Honda VTX 1800 motorcycle. I really fell in love with this bike because it's classic shape, not like Suzuki Boulevard, and you cannot do actually anything with that bike except of power cruiser. Here you can make everything you want from this motorcycle. So I decided just to buy it because I like the classic style of the bike. So from 2012 till 2018 now, so it's the first day of 2018, I'm riding this beautiful Honda VTX motorcycle, and I really enjoy this riding. I never had any significant issues with it. Then I bought this motorcycle, we had around 13,000 miles. Now we have 25.5 thousand, and I really enjoy it. It's a nice motorcycle. On this motorcycle I'm planning to go to the Europe and other countries, but my aim is not finished on the cruisers. Now maybe I'm getting quite old. Now I'm looking for the enduro motorcycles. I'm really looking for not the heavy enduro like BMW 1200cc, but I'm looking for maybe BMW GS, the small variant, 800cc, and also Honda Africa and Yamaha Tunera, something XT 700Z is coming next year probably, or year after next year. So I'm looking to ride the second motorcycle that I will have in my garage, and it will be of course the enduro motorcycle, because on this motorcycle you just can't ride every road. Especially in my country we have a really bad roads sometimes, so I think enduro is the best variant for me to see something new, because I really like the traveling. Okay, I'll just slow down here because we have the police. I'll show you our police cars. It's a Toyota Prius, very efficient. Sometimes my wife tells me not to ride, then it's slippery or bad weather. But I bought a motorcycle before I got married, so it has priority, I think. Well, I know many guys who had issues in the family, then their wives tells them not to ride the motorcycles, or then they start to have kids. Sometimes it's becoming a problem to have a free time riding a motorcycle. Some bikers start to realize that this could be dangerous, but for me, my philosophy, if you take the risk, realize the risks and control them, you'll never get into trouble. You need to have the cool head all the time, never rush, and understand the environment all around, so it could be very safe for you as well for other people around you. So I don't think it's very dangerous to ride this motorcycle, even though I lost a friend in a motorcycle crash, but that will be maybe next story of our talk. And also guys, one more thing, people are always trying to find excuses for what they are doing. For me, the motorcycle is my hobby. I can explain why I like it. There are many actually things that I would probably say that it can give you the feel of flying, it can give you some kind of freedom, you can see all environment by your, you can feel it, you can smell it by your skin, you can feel it, everything. But I can't explain you why I'm really into it, why I really like the motorcycle. Maybe because I like the people who are watching on me, maybe, but it really doesn't matter. I just like it, and that's the main thing. So it's not only for motorcycles. You can go into it, you can have a very good hobby, and you can like it, and it can become your life and profession. But I cannot really explain why I like it. I just like it, and I like it a lot. So guys, thank you for watching this video, this our New Year video. I wish you to have a good year, to realize your dreams, to follow your dreams, and to achieve them, as you will do for sure. Thank you. Subscribe to my channel, put a like if you want, and have a good time.